How's it going, YouTube? It's Joe DeFlamin here. I'm here to bring you episode 2 of our Crown Tundra Let's Play. If you guys watched the first episode, I'll have a link in the description below, probably even an iCard. As you guys saw, we started the Crown Tundra, ladies and gentlemen, and we went through the max lair, battled Peony, found out he's a steel-type gym leader at one point in time. Yes! I love steel types. And we met his daughter for the first time, so we're not going to report our findings to Peony. The poor gentleman has been injured. After much kicking and screaming, I've brought him back here. It hurts. It ultra mega hurts. Naya, where's my darling Naya? This fine gentleman appears to have tripped on a rock and struck his head. Adventures aren't to be taken lightly. I've learned that firsthand now. Firsthand, I mean. I was just checking to see if my little girl was behind some rocks, and look how I've ended up. Behind some rocks? Is your daughter a roly-poly, sir? There we go, I'm up. No little bump's gonna keep me down long. That kid's got me feeling right as rain. How about it then, lad? Did you find my darling Naya? Well, here's how it went. You don't say. So dear Naya set on staying away till she's had her fill of this Dynamax Adventures stuff. And she wants the two of us to go ahead and get cracking on the Grand Peony Adventure. You know, I burned the candle at both ends, working on the best itinerary I could for my dear Naya's sake. But I guess she's at that age when she doesn't want her old man tagging along all the time. And trying to press her into doing what I want to do probably won't win me any Dad of the Year awards. Right then, what's your name, kid? Cheers, Joe. My name's Peony. Wait, have I already told you so? Yeah! Well, then it's twice as nice to meet you. Peony's lead card. We are going to check that out. Let's have ourselves such a smashing adventure that my dear Naya will be itching to join in the fun. Now that's an ultra mega great response. Just what I was hoping to hear. Yeah! We're gonna have ourselves a real treat of a legendary Pokemon hunt. So that's decided. Now then, Joe, let's get ourselves to Freezington. It's a town just a short ways off. Time for a strategic planning meeting for Peony's Adventure. I'll fill you in on the details once you get there. I say, let us reconvene post-haste. Ha! Just pulling your leg. Can you imagine if I actually talked like that? Yeah! We are looking at that lead card first and foremost, ladies and gentlemen. Album. Who's... Oh, right. Okay. Flip card. Peony is a former Steel-type gym leader. Yes! His powerful and dynamic battle style meant that anyone stuck on pitch maintenance had their work cut out for them. To this day, he's known as Steel Peony and has many fans, especially among men. This photo is actually a composite photo made before Peony came to the Crown Tundra. It was originally a poster Peony stuck in the travel planner he made for his daughter, but she threw it away in short order. Peony liked the way it looked and decided to use it for his lead card. Huh. He is a hoot. He's a hoot, Peony. Alright, let's go to Freezington. Alright. Another Craggle. Ooh, found Star Piece. Very nice, like, majestic music for a frozen wasteland. Freezington. Hello, hello! What have we here? Another visitor? I am the mayor of this fair town of Freezington. I must say, it's a surprise to have visitors arriving in our out-of-the-way town one after another. Might you be here to learn about the legend of the King of Bountiful Harvest as well? Never mind, it hardly bears asking. After all, there's very little otherwise to attract visitors to our sleepy corner of the region. Which is a bit of a shame, really. People come all this way to investigate what turns out to be a mere fairy tale. But since you've made the journey, I must offer you this Freezington specialty as a memento. Freezington's frame boat neck sweatshirt. It's a shirt emblazoned with the likeness of the King of Bountiful Harvest. I'm afraid it hasn't sold quite as well as we'd hoped. We've got a fair number left over. The illustration is based on extremely ancient accounts of the king's appearance. Hence, the unusually sized head. But we thought it might make the design a touch more hip, as they say. If you'd like to see what the king really looked like, I suggest you take a look at the statue by the fields in the center of the village. By the by, while you're here in the Crown Tundra, feel free to let your lead Pokemon out of its ball and take it for a stroll. Farewell for now, then. Oi! Over here, Joe! Hello there, welcome. I've got some lovely goods for sale. Nothing I want. Our village may not be the liveliest place, but do have a relaxing stay and enjoy the sights. I suppose there's not much to see besides that old statue, but enjoy the one sight anyway. And a little spiel. Got a little spiel. It's cold outside, dearie. Why not stay a while and get warmed up? Do you like walking around together? Yeah, okay, so that's the Isle of Armor equivalent. Wait, what was that over in the back there? A Cosmo! Oh, that's Foofy. I found it shivering outside the village and just had to bring it home. Now, I think it was just about when I found Foofy that other strange Pokemon began appearing in the tundra. I've never seen a Pokemon like Foofy before. Maybe it'd be best to have a proper trainer take care of it. If only I could find a dependable one. Okay, so Cosmog is there. Okay, interesting. All our young ones have gone out to live in the big city. It's tough for us old folks getting by with only our Pokemon. An energy root. A large leak. Have you had a look at our statue of the King of Bountiful Harvests? Not yet. When you're trudging through snow, you've got to really stand down with your heels. Helps keep you from face planting in a snowdrift. Every year the cold seems to bite harder. It's getting to be too much for these old bones. Maybe just to get into some carrot seeds? Quite the enthusiastic one, aren't you? Though I must admit these seeds are rather... 8 pieces of Dynite ore and I'll give you the seed. That must be what evolves Galarian Slowpoke. Utility Umbrella. Okay. A Beldum. It's pretty cool. It's a statue of Pokemon, but somehow it feels as if it's missing something. What exactly? That is a weird-looking statue if I ever did see one. It looks like one of those wooden unicorn, like one of... That was weird. a wishing piece. Aha! Here you are! This pokey little place will be our lodgings! But as of this moment, it's also something far more important, our base camp! I know, not much of a base camp is it? Still, we've got to give it a proper air of importance, haven't we? Now, enough faffing about Joe, let me tell you what the Peony exploration team is after. Around here, they've got a few fair, strange, and mysterious legends. For example, a huge-headed Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvest, not to mention a massive red tree where legendary flying Pokemon gather. And furthermore, these great hulking dot-faced giants that sleep in some ruins or something. Etc. See what I mean? This place is just bursting with juicy legends. And we're not stopping until we found just how much truth they've got to them. And there you have it. We are the Peony Exploration Team. And that is our grand, noble, magnificent goal. Of course, if I had it my way, I'd be doing this with my darling Naya. But who knows, they say even chancy meetings can lead to blissful friendships. Ooh, another pun person. So here's to a grand adventure, Expedition Chief Joe! Obviously. Look, what do you think would happen if the two of us went gallivanting off together? My dear Naya could come along for a grand emotional reunion and find this place empty! Just the thought of it, my own darling daughter. Yeah, no, not on my watch. I'd never let that happen. So I'll be the hold down the fort chief, which means you get the pleasure of being Expedition Chief. Yeah! Which brings me to this! Go on, have it. An Expedition uniform. Woohoo! Yeah! Look at that! It fits you like a glove! I brought some spare uniforms that my dear Naya will have a few to change into. So there's enough to give you one. And if you ever need a change or have a kit, by all means, just head into the bedroom back here. I've got some different colored scarves in there, so switch it up if you fancy a bit of style. Here, have these two. There's a fairy tale in Freezington about the legendary Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvest. In the legends, the king is said to wear a massive crown on its head, but the wooden statue near the fields in the middle of the village shows no sign of a crown. Far, far into the giant's bed lies a temple where the giant of stone sleeps. On the temple's door are strange words. Let the Mon change one. The door remains firmly shut. Sunken in the side of the snow-slide slopes lies a temple where the giant of ice sleeps. On the temple's door are strange words. What to get stall of the door remains firmly shut. Near where green meets snow in the giant's bed lies a temple where the giant of steel sleeps. On the temple's door are strange words. Let blank out, no blank walk. Waking the giant in steel. The door remains firmly shut. On the distant pass of 3 Point Pass lies a temple where two giants sleep. On the temple's door are strange words. When three all shall be, the door remains firmly shut. When the sun reaches its zenith, it shines directly down upon a great tree with leaves that seem to burn. It is there that the legendary wings come to roost. Their legendary clues I meticulously compiled from hours of dedicated telewatching. First off, why not have a look at that clue about the King of Bountiful Harvest? Seems like this king's bonds with its loyal seed, or whatever you call it, run proper deep. So if I had to name this expedition, I'd call it the Sacred Bonds of Sovereign and State! Not a bad name. There's a great big statue of it bang in the middle of the village. Though its head isn't as massive as in my notes. Yes. There we go. Much nicer. Ah, I just had an idea. Here's a little something to help you out. A Master Ball. This is supposed to be a 1 Ultra Mega Corker of a ball. Use it wherever you think you ought to. I got it ages ago from somebody I used to know. Never could bring myself to use it, though. You ever get a bit turned around, come on back to base camp anytime. You can't miss it, just look for the adventure and crew flag I stuck out for run. Handmade by yours truly. Anyway, I suppose that's that. Let the grand adventure begin. Have a smashing time out there. I mean, what the heck is this thing? Hey, Chief, my pillow's caught your eye, huh? Oi, listen here, Chief, I've got some wisdom to impart. If you can put your head on it and have a kip, it's a pillow! Unfortunately, I went and left my favorite pillow back at home. So I went to have a look around town for something to rest my head on. And I found this out back behind the inn. I'm in for 1 ultra mega comfy sleep tonight, that's for certain. Well, let's see what he says if we say, can I have it? Come on, you want me to hand over my ultra mega comfy pillow? That's asking a lot, even coming from you, Chief. What's that? You think my pillow's got something to do with a legendary Pokemon? Ultra mega seriously? There's just some old thing I found. But if you really want it, Chief, who am I to refuse? Alright, go on then, have it. But you'd better make sure you track that legend down. This place is incredibly gorgeous. Well, let's see what happens if we go to this again. Sure, we'll put the wooden crown on there. Oh, look at that. Did I just... Whoa, Calyrex. I don't know. Do I want to follow it or not? I kind of want to follow it, but I also kind of don't want to follow it. Well, let's see what happens if we do follow it. It seems that the mysterious Pokemon wants to test your strength. Do you want to ready a Pokeball? Good music. Maybe... I mean, level question mark. Maybe you're not allowed to catch Calyrex at the start? Maybe this was deliberate? You can't throw a Pokeball that won't let its guard down. Oh, that's pretty cool. Interesting. I really like the music. The music is great. Great music. Really cool. And it heals me. And we knocked it out. Oi, oi, what's up? I heard a big ruckus coming from over here. What's this now, Chief? Were you having a Pokemon battle? Huh? What a massive noggin! What's this? Yeah! What the? Ah, yes, a sturdy body, just as I expected. I hope he doesn't mind that I make use of it for the time being. Oh, I see you have grasped the situation already. Very astute of you. I am Calyrex. I am known as the King of Bountiful Harvests. I have borrowed this man's body in order to thank you in person, so to speak. Indeed, there are no words to adequately express my gratitude toward you for restoring my statue. In days long past, I reigned over these lands as king. The humans offered me their loyalty and respect as I was able to bring lush vegetation to the land and give them plentiful harvests year after year. However, it seems that over many, many years, the people of this land have forgotten my existence. They used to make offerings to me every year, but even that tradition has long since been lost to the ravages of time. You see, it is the faith of the people that grants me strength, and now I have lost all but a fraction of my former power. Even my loyal steed has abandoned me. However, you were kind enough to restore my statue. That act has returned some strength to me, at least enough to speak to you by borrowing the body of another. Now, kind-hearted human child, I have a favor to ask of you. I must know once and for all whether the people have truly forgotten about me. I wish you to speak to the villagers and ask if they remember the King of Bountiful Harvests. I have tried asking them myself, you understand, but they treated me like some sort of fairy tale creature or flew into a mild panic at the sight of me. Please, kind-hearted human, I beg you to help me. Calyrex appeared once I placed the crown on the statue of the King of Bountiful Harvest. Calyrex can apparently speak to humans by taking over a person's body, Peonies. In this case, Now I need to gather more information on the King of Bountiful Harvest from the people of the village. I'm rather busy doing nothing right now. The King of Bountiful Harvest? I used to believe it was I was told that if I made mischief in the fields, the king would steal my body away. The Pokemon King? Oh, sure, my gran used to tell me stories about all the time when I was a kid. An old fairy tale, that. Do I remember the King of Bountiful Harvest? Why, of course I do. It's only the main tourist attraction of our lovely Freezington, after all. I imagine we would see more visitors if only the king were real. The King of Bountiful Harvests? Well, if it exists, why doesn't it heal the land around here so we can grow crops for a change? How am I going to get that Pokemon? Oh, I see. It's got a little hole over there. And let's report back to Calyrex. Ah, human child! I trust you were able to speak to the villagers. So how was it? Did they say anything about me? It is as I suspected. Nobody truly believes that I am real. It seems the people of this land have indeed forgotten the bond they once shared with me. Oh no, of course I'm not grieving. I'm the King of Bountiful Harvest, after all. I know better than to count on humans to remember me. This proves beyond doubt that I cannot simply rely on human faith if I want my powers to return. If only my loyal steed were to return to me, I would regain something of what I've lost. Yes, the four-legged Pokemon that I used to ride all across the lawn. The very same Pokemon that my statue in the village shows me riding. Alas, though in ancient times we spent many days together, dashing through the valleys and over the mountains of this land. My power waned and I was forced to part ways with it. Now I know not where it may be. Even if we should succeed in locating my loyal steed, I have my doubts as to whether it has remained, well, loyal. I have lost so much power. Perhaps the villagers know something about my currently not so loyal steed. I would be in your debt if you could speak to the head of the village on my behalf. If you're able to find any information at all, I ask that you let me know. Yeah. Huh? Chief, with a massive noggin! Or, wait, no, it's normal. I must have fallen asleep where I stood. Sorry about that, Chief. Still, I feel strange, but my body's not quite my own. Guess I'll head back to base and get some rest. Besides, it's freezing out here. Alright, let's check with the mayor and then see what he says. The mayor's not home at the moment. He went to have a look at the fields and the giant's bed. You can go look for him if you're in a hurry. The fields and the giant's bed are to the southeast of the village. Go through Frost Point Field and just keep going to the left. There's a note stuck in the door. I'll be at the fields and the giant's bed. Cheap. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to end episode 2 of our Crown Tundra Let's Play. As always, you can follow me on YouTube at JoeDeFlamin. Again, I don't mandate or ask you guys to subscribe or whatever. It's your guys' prerogative. If you guys want to, I'm incredibly indebted to you guys. And I just want to make good content for you guys. Minus the thumbnails, because I absolutely stink at those. But hey, that's going to be it, guys. Thank you so much. And I will see you guys for episode 3.